Here we go. All right, we can do this. Okay, so welcome to Spill the Tea, everyone. We're looking forward to a bright and magical year going into 2023 this year. Kind of the goal of this talk is to share Danielle and my results. Danielle is another Herbalife coach on the call who will share her story now. So go ahead, take it away, Danielle.
All right. So I can't see your screen.
It's you can't.
I can't either. It's like a white screen.
Huh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me share it when it's in present mode first, and then maybe I'll be able to. I don't know why that's not working like that. Let's see. We might have to do it this way then if it's not going to work.
That looks fine.
But I want it like the whole screen, you know? So can you guys see that or no?
Pink.
Yeah, just pink screen.
Yeah. It's not like anything else is up there.
No.
Right. You know what? Instead of me playing around with this, we're going to go like this and we're just going to do it this way. Thanks for everyone. Just play it along. All right.
Okay, so I am Danielle. I'm 28 years old and I'm a mom of two. We live in Minnesota and it's like really cold here right now. But they are 6 and 4. So the amount of time I have is like slim to none. I have like zero time, but I still always make it work. I started this journey 2 years ago and I was 300 pounds. I was uncomfortable. I was like the nap queen. I even had like a sweatshirt that said nap queen, and I probably took like at least 2 naps a day. I had zero energy, and like my kids were starting to outgrow naps, and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up with life anymore if I don't feel better, and I don't know how to feel better. So I just like kind of dove in. I knew nothing about like nutrition. I didn't know how to feel good or how good I was even supposed to feel, but I was like, let's just do this. I ordered one thing of shakes. My first shake was banana caramel and I fell in love with it. I was obsessed. I was like, this is delicious. This is the best like shake I've ever tried, like hands down. So I started drinking that like twice a day. I was drinking the tea. I was loving it. And in my first 3 weeks, I lost 9 pounds. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know I could do something like that. So I got really excited. I chatted with my coach a little more. I signed up as a preferred member. I continued to lose weight and feel really good. By like 6 months in, I was down 30 pounds. I was feeling great. I jumped into the business too. And I was like, I had just kind of quit my overnight job. And I was like, I kind of just want something. I want to feel more purpose. I don't have a lot of time. I had these kids are nuts, but let's just try it. I knew nobody. But one thing I learned is that you can help like one person, you can help 10 people. And it's just really that simple. So I continued on my plan, and now we're 2 years in and I'm down over 145 pounds and I'm working on gaining muscle. I'm feeling so much better. I can keep up with my kids again. I run like half marathons for fun, and I just like, I used to not even be able to walk a mile. So that's crazy that I find it fun to go out and run. And it's all just about like finding movement that you enjoy and feeling good and not torturing yourself with a workout or counting your calories, and just sticking to your shakes and getting your protein in. Finding running fun now. I love it. Yes. Finding your thing is where it's at. Like, and it's going to change. When I was 300 pounds, I couldn't run. I didn't even jog. I just did some quick like home workouts, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then as those started to feel good, I just found new ways to continue to challenge yourself and keep progressing. And then it turned into like running half marathons. And now I'm really into lifting heavy weights. So I don't know, it just kind of like, you just seasons of life, and you grow and you change and you learn to love new things. And all in all, you just want to get happier and healthier and feel better. That's the goal. And that's what I did. Yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Love it. So kind of going to my results, where Danielle and I started are, different places, but mentally, I feel like we may have been kind of in the same place. So physically, I, was very just like so cautious of every little thing that I put into my body, every calorie I was counting, I was tracking, everything, just thinking that less was going to get me the results that I wanted. And that when I stepped on the scale and I saw this number, that it would dictate my happiness and I would have found success with the gym or working out, or, my eating habits. But ultimately what it just led to is like this vicious cycle of you eat less, you have to do more cardio, you get upset when the scale goes up, and then you have momentary like temporary happiness when the scale goes back down, and it doesn't really change my actual mindset and how I viewed myself when I looked in the mirror. So I spent a lot of time working on mental health, finding the power of like the science of protein and why protein is so beneficial for your body, and how lifting weights, maybe you don't burn as many calories during the workout as like an intense cardio, but why lifting weights is so beneficial to losing weight in the long run. So I really like delve into all the science and just trying to educate myself. You don't need to do that. What really helped me was getting on these protein shakes and having them daily. Herbalife is backed by all these nutritionists and scientists, so you can trust that what's on the label is in the product, which is key to making sure that your body is digesting it right and you're getting the key ingredients that you need. So I was getting amazing results. I've gained like 8 to 10 pounds of lean muscle. I've been feeling better than I ever have. And my coach kept asking me, like, you should, like, people are asking you what you're doing and you're telling them, but you're not making an income from it. You know that you can make an income from it. And I was like, no, like, I was like skeptical. I didn't want to do it. And then finally, she convinced me, and I have not looked back. And it's been the best decision, because not only do you help people, like you help yourself to continue to get results, helping people get results and seeing them, like, I just tried on these jeans and I've never been able to like fit into them, and I just feel so good. And it just makes you feel better too. So it's not just about the income, it's about how you're helping other people. So long story short, that's kind of my overall story. Really the biggest thing with this business is what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you're very busy and you have, I work a full-time job and I'm an occupational therapist. If you only have a couple minutes, an hour to put in to the business a day, you can do that. If you have 6 hours a day, you can do that. It's whatever you make of it, but how much effort you put in is how much income you're going to get out. So if you're not putting in that much effort, don't expect these massive checks. So I just want to be transparent about that, because it is a great business that helps pay for my products, helps pay for bills. But you also have to put in the effort to make that happen too. And it can happen in like 10-minute pockets of your day. So it doesn't have to be this, oh my God, I'm working a whole nother job, I have no time. I promise everyone can make some time, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So kind of the overall goal of this call is to focus on the mega teas of the product. So what is a mega tea? If you're new and you don't know what a mega tea is, it's made with 3 different Herbalife products: herbal tea concentrate, aloe concentrate, and liftoff. A mega tea, kind of what all those 3 products do together is they help increase your energy and focus, decrease bloat, and boost your metabolism to help burn calories while you're drinking the tea. So unlike like coffee and energy drinks, when you consume those, it goes to work on your nervous system, which could give you those headaches, crash, jitter, where the tea concentrate boosts your metabolism. So you don't really get those feelings of like I'm crashing, I need a nap anymore. You just get overall energy that also burns calories as you go. So it's a win-win, and it comes in so many awesome different flavors that you can choose from. So I know it's kind of small here on the screen, and if you want this, I'm more than happy to send this to you afterward. But these are different flavors at the top here for tea concentrate. The tea concentrate has caffeine in it, so it helps jumpstart your metabolism. Then you can choose your aloe, which is what really is like, I call the goat for bloat. It helps soothe digestion so much. So there's multiple different flavors to choose from here as well. And then you go over into your liftoff, which is like kind of a fizz, vitamin B12 little, they either come in tablet form or in stick packet now, which is just a powder that helps fizz in your teas and kind of helps with memory recall and just adds more of that caffeine if you're really looking for a big boost. My favorite is the lemon tea, the mandarin aloe, and the lemon lime liftoff. So good. So now we will bring on our first guest, which is Cheyenne, and she is a preferred member, and we'll go ahead and share her story.
Hello. So I am from New Hampshire. I'm 26 years old, and Julia has been an amazing coach through this whole thing. I started last spring, I believe, and I did a lot of the accountability groups, and it definitely kept me in the mode of continuing with the teas, continuing with the shakes. and just working out. Growing up, I was a very active person, and I played hockey my whole life. And then after college, it was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't have practice every day. I don't have my games on the weekends. So I kind of lost momentum after a couple of years. And then I reached out to Julia when I saw that she was doing this, and definitely helped change my mentality of like, you just need to do cardio, or you just need to do this to lose weight, and you need to look at the scale. And now I'm definitely more mindful of what I eat at night and during what I'm packing for lunches. So when I pack for lunches, I'm not just putting crackers or whatever in hummus. I'm being mindful of splitting it between some crackers some days, but doing veggie sticks with the hummus instead. And also doing a shake to get more protein, because I really didn't know how much protein, how important it was for growth. And I definitely feel way more confident. And to also hear what Danielle said about running, I was never a runner. I always lifted weights. I played hockey, so I got my cardio that way. And I started out doing 5Ks this year with my husband, and it got him on the roll now. So we did 3 this year, and next year we're hoping to do a lot more. But we started with that, and I really enjoy walking. Now I didn't really realize how mindful walking can be after a long day. So I definitely feel more confident and feel a lot better for sure.
And you can just see it in your smile too. I absolutely love your story. You are killing it. And I feel like it's just the beginning for you. Like, you know, when you get that momentum going, it takes so long. Like, one of my favorite analogies is like when you're trying to push a car from the behind, it takes so much effort and it's so hard to get the car going. But then when it's kind of once in motion, it's easier to push. And I feel like the same applies to us with our fitness journeys and our health journeys. It takes so long to get started. But then once you're kind of like, oh, I am seeing changes, I am happier, I feel this way, it's like, what else can we accomplish? So amazing. And now we will bring up our next guest speaker, which is Kata, and she is also a distributor, and a coach, Herbalife coach, so she will share her business testimony.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Kata. I live in Florida. I started Herbalife 5 years ago. I started products 5 years ago. I lost 20 pounds and 18 inches, and I've been able to maintain that for 5 years. And it's been amazing. I have more energy than I've ever had. I started the business 5 years ago this December. So it's great that I'm on this call because it got me really super reflective. So 5 years ago, I was in graduate school to become a mental health therapist. I am currently a full-time mental health therapist. I work with kids and teenagers. So that keeps me really busy. But I was in grad school at the time. I was living off of student loans. And I really needed some extra income because it's pretty broke to be living off of student loans. So started the business because I love the products, and I thought like this would be easy to share this. My first month I made $50, which was really exciting because it was $50 I didn't have to take out of money that wasn't even mine to begin with because I'm living off a refund of student loans. So that was super exciting in the month of December. So, you know, $50 is $50. And the next month, moving into January, I made $200, and I'm like, whoa, because that's like a huge like increase and a bump up. And then the next month I made $412. The following month after that, I made $563, which was really exciting. It just kept going up and up. And then just over time with consistency, hard work, dedication, and patience. In July 2020, I put down the down payment of that beautiful 2020 Toyota Corolla. I did that myself, no co-signer, all from my business income only. And it was a really beautiful, empowering moment for me because that segued into like, wow, like what am I capable of? What is possible for me? And I was actually, by the end of that year, 2020, I was able to leave a long-term relationship that was no longer serving me, and move into my own apartment. And be able, my Herbalife income helped me pay for rent to stay in that apartment by myself, living on my own. And I have now moved in now in November 2021. So about more than a year later, I'm in this now 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. So it's amazing what can come out of it. Working full time, but also I do this incredibly part time. Mental health is a big demand right now. So I'm very, very busy mental health counselor. But this, like Julia said, like you can do this part-time, do it full-time. We make the time for what's important to us. And it's as easy as, instead of scrolling on your phone, you could just like check in with some clients or just get in touch with some people. So I do that in between my sessions. And you're right where you're supposed to be if you're on this call. Like there's a reason you're here. There's a reason you're hearing these stories. So it's absolutely changed everything for me in 5 years. And now I went from like being dependent to being completely independent, and really just, it's amazing what you're capable of if you give yourself a chance. So thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Katie. Your story is always so inspiring as well. I feel like just like you can hear the growth in your voice as well, not just like with things that you've accomplished, but just like your overall confidence in how you portray yourself. So I love to hear that. Kind of with Kata's story and her business testimony, we're now going to go right into the marketing plans. You guys can learn a little bit more about how you make income. So you're going to do this one, right, Danielle?
Yeah, so I'm just going to go over it really quick, just to save a little bit of time. Obviously, if you have any questions or you're even just a little bit curious about like what kind of income you could earn or how you could make this happen, just reach out to the person who invited you here, because they're going to be able to give you the best information. But this is just a little glimpse at our marketing plan. So when you first sign up, you're going to be a new distributor, and you can see all the little steps you take to work yourself up towards where you want to be. Supervisor, once you hit supervisor, that's like the best seat in the house. You're going to get a 50% discount. It's where you want to be. You want to be a supervisor. You get the best discount, you get the best profit off your retail sales. And that is when you can start building additional income. World team is the next step up. That is where Julia, myself, and Kata are all at. And it is like a huge thing and super exciting. And then the next step up right there is like top 2% of the business. So it just takes dedication and time and consistency. Obviously, if you open your phone and you start scrolling on TikTok and then you don't do anything for your business, you're not going to make like a huge amount of money doing that. But if you open your phone and you check in with a couple clients and you get the word out there a little bit and you chat with your friends, you're more likely to earn an income. It's all about, what you want and how bad you want it, and in little pockets of time, because I never have more than like 15 minutes before a kid needs something to drink or something to eat or a ride to school or whatever the case may be. So all of these numbers here, to move up the sales and marketing plan, can look like really alarming. Like you could probably look at that and think, well, how am I supposed to do that? Those are really big numbers. Those are really scary. So we're here to help you, and we're not just going to send you this picture and be like, this is how you do that. Obviously, if you're going to sign up to build a business, you're not just going to get sent a picture and sent on your own. So let's just talk about the example on the side. Say you made a retail sale. So on average, you get somebody started on just the shakes and then, or just the tea and the aloe. So you make $100 retail sale right away off the bat. When you're a new distributor, you're going to make 25% profit off of that. So you could earn like $25 off of helping somebody just get their tea and their aloe. And then as you move up the marketing plan, the next step would be senior consultant, and you would get 35% of that. Moving up, even next step would be qualified producer, and you get a 42% discount. So you're making $100 sale, you're going to get $42 off of that. And that's not like next month. When you make retail sales, that's instantly. So you could make a sale today, you could make cash today, which is really cool. And it can help you more than you can even imagine. And then as a supervisor, that's when you're then earning that 50% discount, and you're bringing in profit from your preferred members, and you're doing well, and you're now sitting at the happiest spot in the house. So yeah, that's just a little glimpse of the marketing plan. And now we'll go back to Julia.
Thank you. Yes. So I'm just going to go back quickly, actually. So as Danielle said, it can look like overwhelming. If you're wondering what all these like 1,000 numbers right here are, that's documented volume points is what DVP is. And so when you sign up, you purchase your international business plan or package. You become a distributor where you automatically get 25% off the products and 25% profit, like Danielle was saying. So when you have someone, let's say you have 5 people that purchase $100 orders, you're now already at a senior consultant 35% off. So that was just kind of to refresh what Danielle said, but now moving into kind of lessons that I'm taking with me. So it sounds like kind of to wrap up what, Cheyenne shared, what Kata shared, what Danielle shared, it's not a quick fix, it's a lifestyle change. So a lot of the times people will be looking for, oh, I'm going to have the shakes for 30 days or 60 days. And then, I'll be at my weight and I'll be fine. I've been having the shakes for almost 3 years now. It is something that I do daily, consistently, and I don't see myself stopping in the future. I actually crave them in the morning because my body has just learned how nutrient dense they are and how much I love the taste and love them. So it's not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change. Get that kind of write it somewhere and read it every day so you remember that, because I feel like that is key. You have to put in the work in order to seek success. Continue through the hard times to build financial and personal growth. So there are going to be times, and this is also, personal growth, like fitness growth, or, if you're chasing a different business adventure or whatever you're trying to do right now, there's going to be hard times no matter what it is. So continue through those times and you will, see a greater success than that first time that you fail. Instead of staying on the floor, get up and try again. I just got to notice that we're running out of time, but we're almost out of time, so that's fine. Next up is confidence forms through doing the things that you don't want to do. So for instance, I woke up this morning and I did not want to go to the gym. It was the last thing that I wanted to do, but I didn't have an excuse. I wasn't sore. It wasn't one of my rest days that I had planned, or I wasn't in a rush. I didn't want to go. So I was like, just get up and go. You'll feel better. And that's truly how confidence and resilience are formed, doing the things you don't want to do. And lastly, you might never feel like it's the right time. You might feel like you're working too many jobs right now. You might feel like life is chaotic and it's holiday time. And why would you start on healthy shakes and teas and you're going to wait till the new year? That is not the mindset to have. I would start right now. And if you do start right now and you purchase a 30-day mega tea kit by tonight, you will receive this ultimate new year guide for free. So the second that you place that 30-day mega tea kit order, you'll get this instantly to your inbox, which is basically just tea recipes, shake recipes. There's meal and snack ideas. It talks about 8 different types of self-care and how to kind of create some self-care goals. And also there's workouts for at home and at the gym. So you do not want to miss this. And that is kind of all we have for us to share today. So I appreciate everyone hopping on this call. And we do still have about 8 minutes left before it shuts us off. If anyone has any questions about mega tea kits, about the New Year guide, about anything that we talked about, feel free to ask.
The last thing I was going to add in that I completely forgot about was we were talking about teas. And before I started Herbalife, I used to drink 8 to 10 pops a day, you guys. I think you guys call them sodas, but I was an avid Coke drinker. Okay. Coke, energy drinks from the gas station, iced coffee. And then when I sat back and I looked at it, I was like, holy smokes, I'm drinking 1,600 calories a day. Not only calories though, but sugar and the amount of damage that it was doing to not only my body, but my mentality, my nervous system, all of it. I was like, holy smokes. The second that I changed to the tea, I never went back to pop. I still have yet to drink pop. I think at a couple occasions, and I'd drink it and I'd be like, oh my God, my stomach hurts. And then I was like, wait, I was drinking pop all the time and making my stomach hurt. So back to the mega tea focus, that is the ultimate game changer for me. And if you are still drinking energy drinks or pops from the store, I promise that switching to energy drinks is going to teach you how good you really can, or not energy drinks, tea is going to switch your mindset on how good you really can feel and how you don't have to drink sugar like that anymore.
All right. Well, if there's no other questions, thank you everyone for hopping on tonight. I appreciate your time, and let's go into 2023, making this the best year yet. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. Bye.